Hello and welcome to Web Series. Today I'm going to be teaching you CSS overflow. Now, an overflow occurs when an element in a fitted exceeded a fitted area. When this occurs, we say that an element has overflown that area. Now, look, when you look at your screen, you're going to see a green-like box with text all over it. Now you see that the text has a scroll bar that scrolls down, which is simply to show that there is an overflow of that text. So the scroll button or the scroll bar has to appear for us to scroll down to see what the text is all about. So this is what I'm going to be showing you in this tutorial. So we are going to go straight away to see how it looks like. So we are now in our Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to cancel these, and I'm going to copy these as well too, because it's exactly the same words we are going to use. So I'm going to copy these and then I'll delete it. So we're going to see how it works from the very beginning. So I've cancelled this, and the next thing we are going to do now is to write our paragraph tag. So I'm going to write our paragraph tag, and I'm closing the paragraph tag right here. So I'm pasting those words we copied right inside the paragraph tag. I'm going to display it for us to see. I've saved it, so let's display it on our web browser. I'm refreshing it. It will no longer be like this. So this is how it looks like normally. So I'm going back there to add some CSS that will give it the proper styling. So we have our opening style and closing style, and the next thing I'm going to do is bring in our P here. That's our paragraph tag, and I am going to specify what I want CSS to do for me. So I'm saying the background color should be aqua, and then after setting the background color to be aqua, the next thing I'm going to do is to set border style. Border style, okay, I want it to be inset, and then I'm going to set the border width. I'm going to set the border width to be 2 pixels. So the border width has been set to 2 pixels. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to give it a width. Okay, so I'm going to say the width of that should be 600 pixels. So let's check it out to see how it looks like on our web browser. So I'm going to come over here to see what our CSS has done. So this is it. So you can see that it has been given a specified width to be what? 600. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to give it a height. Let's say I want the height to be 150 pixels. Okay, so I am going to come over here. Let's see how it look like. So this is a height of 150 pixels. So remember, we said an overflow occurred in a specified section where the text exceeded that particular area. So now looking at your screen, you are going to see that the text has exceeded the greenish kind of area box right here. The text has exceeded it, and it has gone down to the white area of it. So this is what we call an overflow. So now when you build your website, what happens when you see such kind of things? How do you handle it? This is where CSS overflow comes in. By default, there are several ways you can handle this in CSS. You can handle it using visible, hidden, that is, you want to hide those ones in the white section. You can add scroll bar, or you can say automatically the website should just handle it for you. So now by default, this is the visible aspect. The visible aspect means it is showing you the overflow. It's making the overflow to be what? Visible. So by default, this is visible. So right now we want to affect this using CSS overflow. So I'm going to come here and say overflow. I'm going to say overflow here. Let's say I'm going to add hidden. So I'm hidden. I want to hide it. So it means all this text in this white area will be hidden and users will not be able to see it. So, and that is not good for web design or web development, because users will not get to see important aspect of the content there on the website. So how do we handle that? Now, hidden is not so nice. We are going to come here and add the scroll bar. The scroll bar will give the user the opportunity to scroll. So we added scroll as an option there. So we save that. So now let's see how it looks like on our web browser. So right here you can see the web browser now has a scroll bar, so users can scroll and scroll and scroll to see the other texts that were not displaying. So another way you can handle this is just put an auto there. Auto means the web browser will immediately and automatically give it a scroll bar without you needing to add any scroll bar. So I've set it to be what? Auto, and then let's check it out. The web browser gives it an automatic scroll bar. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you get to handle text overflow or overflow with CSS.